Hello, dear students. Once again, I welcome back to the last episode, the last class of this reported speech. Okay. Now, I think you might have got a little to know about this reported speech, and in case of any doubt, any further difficulties, you can send your message to my channel, to my number, and I will heartily welcome it. Now, today I have decided to discuss some examples from statement, question, imperative and exclamatory types. Now that is why the name is given mixed type. Okay, let us have the first example of today's class. Okay, now suppose let us have this beginning. Ramo said to Sita. Okay, why did you go out? Don't you know there are demons in the jungle? Okay, Ramo said to Sita, why did you go out? Don't you know there are demons in the jungle? Okay, now we have to report it indirectly. Okay, now you see here I have taken the example of questions. Here we have two questions, and these two questions are asked by Ramo to Sita. Now we can write just like this. Ramo asked Sita. Ramo asked Sita. You see the question begins with an interrogative word, and here the question begins with a helping verb. Now Ramo asked Sita why. Now I have told you the interrogative word is rewritten. It is to be written in the indirect speech. Ramo asked Sita why you became she, because this you refers to Sita, and this said became asked. Sita, why? This why interrogative adverb origin is rewritten here as conjunction. Why she did go becomes a had gone. Did go simple past change to past perfect. Why she had gone out. Out is the adverb place. Okay, and wanted to know. Another question, wanted to know. We can also write further asked. We can write asked. Okay, and she had gone out and wanted to know if or whether, because here the question begins with a helping verb. Now when the question begins with a helping verb, we can use if or whether as the conjunction. If or whether you became she, do not know becomes she did not know, simple present change to simple past. Did not know there are became were demons. There were demons in the jungle. Okay, full stop. Now the question changes to statement form, and here we have two types of questions, and we have done it quite successfully. Ramo asked Sita why she had gone out and wanted to know if whether she did not know there were demons in the jungle. Now let us have another example. Example number 2. Example number 2. John said to Mary. Okay, John said to Mary, let's give a party to our friends. Okay, and Mary said no. Okay, Mary said no. Here we have another type. What type? Now here it is in the imperative mode, and one is in the imperative mode, the second one is in the statement form. Okay, now let us see how to change it into indirect form. Now here the conversation is between John and Mary, and they appear to be husband and wife. Now what did John say to Mary? Let's give a party to our friends. Now let us change it fast. Now John suggested. John suggested. Why? Because here it is let us. When the sentence begins with let, that means it stands for some suggestion, some proposal. Now John suggested Mary. Now this said is changed to suggested because of this let. Now John suggested Mary that this us will become they, that they should give a party to our becomes their, to their friends. Okay, now John suggested Mary that they should give a party to their friends, or we can also write just like John suggested Mary to give a party to their friends, or we can also write John suggested Mary for giving a party to their friends. We can write John suggested to Mary that they should give a party to their friends. John suggested Mary to give a party to their friends, or John suggested Mary for giving a party to their friends. We have three different ways. Now what did Mary say? Mary said no. Mary replied or retorted, R-E-T-O-R-T-E-D. Mary replied or retorted that they should not. They should not. Why? Now here we have said should give, and because Mary did not agree, therefore the answer will be Mary replied that, Mary retorted that they should not. This should is taken here as the helping verb, and the negative word not is used here. Mary replied in the negative, you can also write. Mary did not accept the proposal, you can also write. You can also write Mary replied that they should not. Okay. Now this is a type of imperative sentence. Come to the example number 3. Example number 3. Would you like to have a cup of coffee said Rabi, and no thanks, said his friend. Okay, now here we have a conversation between Rabi and his friends. Now how to change it into indirect speech? Okay, now first of all let us try to change the speech of Rabi. Now Rabi, you see, let us first of all decide whether it is a question or it is an imperative mood. Now it appears, although it is in the form of a question, actually it is just like an imperative sentence where there is an offering. Now Rabi offered a cup of coffee to his friend. Okay, would you like to have a cup of coffee? That means Rabi is offering a cup of coffee to his friend. Now this is the answer, because we have accepted it, taken it as an imperative sentence, offer of something, offer of help, request for help, command, order, etc. Now Rabi offered a cup of coffee to his friend, and what will be the answer for no thanks, said his friend? His friend for no. What to be written? Now let me write it here. His friend, declined or did not accept or replied negatively and thanked him. Okay, for thanks, thanked him, and for no, we can have different ways of expressing it in the indirect form. His friend declined the offer, his friend did not accept the offer, his friend replied in the negative, his friend, we can also write, his friend said he would not and thanked him. We have different ways to write this no, because no is a close sentence in the negative way. Okay, now come to another example, and this example is from our exclamatory type of a sentence. Now let us take the next example. Okay, now what is that? Oh God, please save me from the clutch of the police. I will never steal again. Okay, said the poor thief. Okay, now you see, oh God, please save me from the clutch of the police. I will never steal again, said the poor thief. The thief is not poor, but he was quite miserable. Okay. Now, what did this thief say? He called upon God. And when we are in problem, when we are in suffering, definitely when we have no human beings for our helps, when we are not curable, definitely we take the name of God. And because the thief was helpless and he had no way out, therefore he took the name of God. Now, how to change it into indirect speech? Now you see, this is exclamatory and this is imperative and this is a statement. Here we have a hodgepodge, we have a mixture of three different types. Now let us see how to change it into indirect speech. Okay. Now, first of all, we have to write the poor thief. The poor thief, and from that, after that, what to be written? O God. O God means he is calling upon God, invoking God. The poor thief invoked. Invoke means call. Invoked God. This is over. Invoked God. O God. Hey God. That means invoking God. Please save me from the claws of the police. It is a type of request. Okay. Invoked God and prayed you can write prayed, implored, implored, implored. You can write begged. Okay, for this please. And prayed, implored, begged to, I have told you, imperative mood changes to infinitive mood. This is the verb. To save me becomes him from the claws. These words are not to be changed. From the claws of the police. From the claws of the police, and come to the last part. And you see, I will never steal again. This is a type of commitment, this is a type of a promise. And promised that, let me write here. Promised that I becomes he, will becomes would, he would never steal again. Okay. Now this will steal, future simple change to future in the past simple. Now this is the answer. Answer is the poor thief invoked God and prayed or implored or begged to save him from the claws of the police and promised that he would never steal again. Okay. Now let us see another example. Okay. Another example from this exclamatory type, and we can also have another mixed type to end today's discussion. Now let me give an example. I think it is to be 6. Okay. Now all my friends are lying dead. what shall I do? What shall I do now? Okay, you see, all my friends are lying dead. What shall I do now? You see here it is an exclamation sentence. The second one is a statement. The third one is a question. Now come to the answer. Okay, now and here what this means. Sometimes means expression of grief, sorrow, and if we say it is satisfaction. Now the way we utter it, the way we pronounce the word, it will imply what is the meaning is there, the essence is there. Now this tells about the grief of this fellow. Do now said the commander. I have forgotten, said the commander. Okay, all my friends are lying dead. What shall I do now? Said the commander. Okay, now we have to change it into indirect form. Okay, now who said? The commander said. What? All my friends are lying dead. Definitely it is a matter of grief and sorrow, and definitely for this what shall I write? The commander exclaimed sorrowfully or sadly or with grief for this, that, and this that for the simple sentence, the statement that all his friends, all my became his friends, that all his friends are lying dead. We are became we are lying dead. And here you see, what shall I do now? He is not asking anybody else, rather he is putting a question to himself, and for this we can write asked. We have to write the best possible alternative, that is wondered. Now when we are in doubt, we are in confusion what to do and what not to do, we have to write wondered. And wondered what I became he, questions become statements. He shall will become would. What he would do now became then. What he would do or then. Okay, the answer is, the question was all my friends are lying dead. What shall I do now? Said the commander. The commander exclaimed sorrowfully, sadly, or with grief that all his friends were lying dead, and wondered, because he did not know what to do, wondered what he would do then. For I, there was shall, and when the subject became he, this is shall will become will, and it is changed to the future in the past form. Now what he would do now became then. Okay, now this is about the different types of mixed sentences. Now with the help of different rules relating to the change of direct speech into indirect ones, I discuss some examples. I think it might have been quite clear to you. Okay, now in case of any further difficulties, any further doubt, you can also post your comments, your views to me. I will be very glad to explain you in my next lecture. Thank you all, but don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Take care.